Hi, good morning, guys. Just got up from a good night's sleep, and I am ready to start the day today. Thank you for coming back to watch another DarthWookie video. I got some exciting things I want to work on today. Just had a great night's sleep, and I'm ready to get started. First off, we still got some of our steaks cooking, and we got 32 levels. We got some XP on our adventure in our last episode. Hopefully you guys checked that out. So I want to start working on maybe doing some bookshelves and getting some enchanting done. We got some diamonds, and we also need to get a smelting room going to take care of all the stuff that we got on our caving run. So we've got some lapis and some diamonds, and that's what we're going to use for our enchanting. So first of all, we got some books now. We're going to have to grab some wood too, so that we can make these bookshelves. We're not obviously going to be going for max level enchants at all, but just kind of get some things started. I think the obsidian's out here actually. Yep, there we go. So I have not played Minecraft in a long time, but if I remember right, the recipe should be... Oops. I guess we made all of our books, didn't we? Oh no. We got hide, so I guess we need to go up and grab some reeds. Okay, there we go. That's how you make an enchanting table. I do remember. I just had to go up and get the reeds from the surface. We got a couple bookshelves. This is not going to be permanent in any way. I'm gonna kind of explain to you guys what my plans are, or what kind of a few of my ideas are for this area. But for right now, I just kind of want to find some open flat space where we can set this thing down and it won't be in the way too much. So maybe we'll clear out a little area. Well, no, maybe we'll go down. Let's see. Oh, I think let's go ahead and put it down here. Maybe on this side, since we're still going to make some changes to that side. Let's just get these down, and I think, where do I need to put this? I think there. The pages come off. Yes, it looks like they're coming off from those two. The little particle effects. I'm not seeing it from up there. So I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Well, we can go up to level 10 at least. That's not too bad. So let me run and make a few things real quick, and then we can decide what we want to get some enchants on and what we're going to be using next. Okay, we're back, guys. Here we go. I got a few things made here. All these items down here in this corner. In this top left corner, I mean, are kind of what I'm interested in enchanting. So I got enough things where I want to be able to cycle through and kind of see what's going to be good enchants. Got a few books made in case I don't like anything that's up there. For sure, I want to get a couple work picks made. Ideally with some forms of unbreaking. Ooh, feather falling. I'll take that. I think power 2 is pretty good. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for in these. Breaking 2, that's pretty good. I'm going to take that again. Oh, those are two great picks. That's exactly what I wanted from this. So I guess maybe, what was that? Fire protection, protection 1. There we go. That's not too bad. Protection 2, we'll take that. And another unbreaking book. I think so. That works out pretty good. Now we're going to have unbreaking 2. So we can put that on one of these picks and get Unbreaking 3 or save those for when we enchant our other stuff. So I think that turned out pretty good. Our armor was getting kind of beat up, so maybe I'll add on these new pieces. So that turned out pretty good. So that's a good start to the episode. Got some enchanting done. Kind of got like our first addition to the to this Wookie cave or Wookie tavern, whatever you guys want to call this. Haven't gotten any good suggestions on the name yet. So next up on our list of things to do, although that wasn't really on the list of things to do, we need a smelting room. If you guys remember from our caving expedition, which we did a couple episodes ago, we got a ton of iron. And so I want to make our first real permanent addition to this cave by making a smelting room. Just to fill you guys in a little bit, kind of what I had planned, or kind of my ideas on where I want to see this build going now. I'm kind of thinking to have two different kinds of sides to it. Not necessarily this side and this side, but more of that area down that way, and then this area down here where we're going to start our build today. And I want this to be more of like the industrial side, like the side that has the machines and the lava flowing. All of that kind of stuff is going to be down here. And then down at this end is going to be the end that's more of like the moss and the swampish, water running through the bottom and kind of like the overgrown vegetation. Maybe the parts of the cave that we haven't really gotten to developing yet. So maybe that's where we're going to have like our brewing station and stuff. Kind of like the witch area, or like the nether portal. Something's going to be down that way. And then down at this end is going to be the industrial zone, like the smelting and the blacksmith shop and some of that stuff. So I'm going to kind of get something set up to show you guys what I'm thinking about for this first build, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we are back down here in the cave, and we're going to get ready to start on this first project here. And I'm thinking I want the furnace room. This is going to be like the industrial side down on this end. But this is going to be something that we're probably going to use a lot. So I kind of want it to be like if this is going to be our path, we're going to run by this area on our way to our other areas. So here's kind of my idea, is to put it up in this area. Although instead of digging it out, I thought we'd have a little fun and just maybe make it look a little... Did it go? How does this... Oh, there it's going. It's going. I got it. I want to make sure this room looks a little organic. So I don't want to just hollow it out with a pickaxe. I want it to be a little different. And I only had enough supplies to make 4 pieces of TNT. Do you have to? I think you have to light it on the top. Is that what it is? No. I thought you could do this with a flint and steel. Oh, there. Yep, it's going. I'm gonna go ahead and say things just work differently in this resource pack since I don't remember how to do this. There's also some lag when I eat my num-nums. I think we went a little too far back now. So let's try and clear out maybe some of this. Okay. Maybe I was just clicking on it wrong. I think we're going to need more TNT. Okay, guys, we got 5 more pieces. That is literally all the gunpowder that we have, and thankfully we picked up extra sand when we were out on our adventure in the last episode. Otherwise, we would not have enough sand. So I can hollow this out, I think. I want this room to be a little wider and maybe go a little further back this way. So let's put this one here and light the... I'm really struggling with this. What do you have to do to light these? Is it the top? No. Is it the bottom? The middle? Oh, I guess I'll just spam click it, and that seems to work. I'm really not... I really think it has to be the resource pack. I'm not sure why this is so goofy. I think that's going to be a big part of this series, is blaming things on the resource pack. And you know what? I am perfectly okay with that. So this is good. Let's do... We got 4 more TNT, so I guess, you know, if we can get them lit, then might as well just use them. And we can always add a few blocks back if we need to. But this is kind of the general shape I was looking for the room. We're gonna have to make sure we don't go too wide and get into the path that we need to make here. So let's go ahead and assume these blocks are almost gonna be path. So let's go a little bit further back this way, and maybe this way, and one more back this way too. So we'll put this one here. And then we'll do one more in the middle here, kind of going backwards. And I think we should be good with this. Not too bad. It's a good start to our room. So, let me go ahead and clean this up and kind of get a layout for what I think I want to do with this furnace room. And then I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. Okay guys, and we are back. I kind of cleared out a little more of the room down here, and I kind of got the furnaces set up how I want them to be. I want this to be odd numbered going this way, and even or odd, I guess I don't really care for this lengthwise. But this is kind of about the size I was thinking, and we're going to fill this wall back in and closer to where the furnaces are. That way we have room to kind of put a path on the outside here and not be able to see in, except for when we come in, come through the doorway that will be about right here. And I think I'm gonna make most of this area over here kind of industrialized, kind of have, you know, some lava or some things that look like machines, that kind of stuff over here. So we're gonna leave that, and this is gonna be the first thing on this side, so we don't really have to worry about space too much. I also kind of decided against the automation, just because we don't really have that much stuff yet, and I don't want to put too much time into this build. We're just gonna wait for maybe like some netherrack to put along here to look like there's some fires, that kind of stuff, and we'll do that over here, and maybe change out a couple blocks in the ceiling, add in some stone. You know, we definitely blasted this out, as you guys saw, so there would be a little more space up here, and there would be some like stone slabs. That's the material that we've touched. You know, the stone, the smooth stone, is all the stuff that was not touched by us when we moved in here. So we'd maybe just clean this out a little bit. I think maybe have this go up a little bit in the middle also. So this is kind of the area, even though we did it in a bunch of small explosions, we probably would have done it in one big explosion. So just kind of have that go up, and we'll curve it up so it kind of looks like a dome. For now, I think this is going to be fine. We can just add some stuff in here. I think this design works, though, because we could add a place for a chest above these furnaces, and if we want to have it so that it just auto smelts, and then we can put like a chest in the middle below that all the things go into. So if we want to expand on this later, we can. This is kind of the main idea, kind of have set up though, and I like how it looks. So I'm gonna finish maybe putting some smaller touches on this wall, and finishing up how the room looks around here, and I'll be right back to see what you guys think. Okay guys, I did a little more work off camera. Let's see how it looks. This is kind of what I'm thinking for a finished product now. Kind of changed up the ground a little bit, added in some mossy cobble, and finished up the ceiling. Just kind of made it look, try to make it look a little organic. Maybe we'll replace some more of the stone with some cobble. Added a little doorway to it. We'll have to fix a few pieces here and there and how that looks. Like maybe these will be gone and come into this a little better. Just a few things like that. Didn't do a whole lot off camera. I'm not sure if I like the gravel here. Might have to try some diorite, which I don't have any on me. But I think that looks pretty good, and I think we're going to add an anvil in here. So that's why I have that block, and this will be our anvil room for now, although I'll probably have maybe make a different room for that later as we start getting more and more into our industrial zone. So I kind of got, I'm really liking how this is. I think I just want to put some fillers in here just so it doesn't look as weird behind it, seeing through. And then later when we get the netherrack and want to put a fire in there, I think that will look better. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. It's not perfect, but I think it'll be good for our first little build, and we can maybe add on and you know, improve it as we go along. But no, I like that. I had to expand the path out a little bit just because we were cutting off here on the edge. But I think that's fine. We'll just kind of have to make sure the stone under it curves back in so it looks like it's supported. Let's see. I think that's about it. Maybe we should start smelting up our I had some stone smelting in here. Maybe we will get our iron going now that we have plenty of space to put it all in there. We'll get our iron and our gold smelting. Let's go ahead and drop off all of this unneeded kind of building stuff. I also had an idea. I think we might start our first minecart today. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. So let's get our coal, let's get our iron, gold. I guess that's all we need smelted in here. So let's go ahead and throw these in here. We need 8 for iron. Put all the, oops, what did I do wrong here? Oh, there's stone in there too. I guess I had a lot of stone going. We'll do our iron, that wasn't a full stack. Let's do a full stack. And our last full stack of that, and then we'll throw our gold in over here and we'll just smelt it all. So there we go, guys. There is our furnace smelting room. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe clean up a little bit of this off camera and just finish this up, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there and call this the end of the episode. So I hope you guys liked it. Okay, guys, I realized right after I did that ending that we didn't actually do a minecart, and I really want to get one of those going just so kind of get more of that industrial feel. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put everything yet in here. So I know we're going to add more and we might end up moving this one. But for right now, since we kind of have this area done, let's aim to try and get one running around right here in this area. I have some plans for over here, so I don't want to do anything here yet, but in the future we might maybe have one running across here and make it look like, you know, maybe it's going to other... Ooh, that's a weird lighting glitch over there. Are you guys seeing that? Anyways, we might have one like running across, maybe coming out from the bottom. That looks like it's running to other parts of the ravine with the stuff that's smelted. But I think we want to add one up here to begin with, and there's already kind of this smooth spot that looks like it's coming out from around this corner. So we might just do that, mine back in here, and have it go from back here. Oops, and I took my torches off. Kind of out. We want to just keep it going along the edge if we can. Maybe it's going to go behind a few blocks here and there. Up here on the edge. And I don't think mobs spawn on carts. So we should be safe to just not have this lit up. Although maybe we'll do a little bit of lighting just so it looks kind of cool from down when you're looking at it from down here, as long as we hide the lighting. I think it'll be fine. And I kind of want to go past the furnace room, so maybe we'll aim to go maybe between those two torches down there. Be a good zone, because I think that's a few blocks past where the door for the furnace room is. So maybe we'll leave those. I'm gonna light this while I'm up here, and then when I go back through and move, place the tracks down, I'll have to move those. So yeah, let's maybe have it start curving. Oops, lost my pick. Oh boy, of course. Let's, I think I have some iron on me, yes, and sticks, yes. Okay, now let's get back up there. I really want to get to the end, get the Ender Dragon killed, get the Elytra, and, get some Ender Pearls. That would be great to have at this point, especially, if planning on doing a lot more building in the future. Oops. See, I hit that instead of E. Okay, so now here we go. Got our pick. Of course, this is the slow one. So let's see, we're gonna add a torch in here. So let's kind of throw our real quick. Let's dig over there. Okay, guys, we are back again, and I have a few more things done. I went back and I decided it just made a little more sense to go straight back from this side and straight over from the other side and just have a meetup like this. I figured that'd be easier for the minecart, instead of having to go through all those zigzags over there. And I am out of tracks, but that's okay because we need to add in a few of these. So maybe we'll put some back here and maybe over here, and we'll do a set over here. That way the cart can make it all the way around. And maybe, oops, we need to leave that block there. Maybe we'll put some out here just to make sure that the cart doesn't get too slow. Oops, can't do it on the corner. Let's do it right here. Just to make sure the cart doesn't get too slow over here. See, I got some levers, which I think should power both of these. Yep. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Although, do we need to have a block there? Put a block there. I think that should be good, and then we should hopefully have enough. Yay, we do! So let's go ahead and add the levers in on all of these tracks that are here, and then we are going to, and I'm just using levers because they don't cost any redstone. I don't plan on doing a whole lot with redstone, but just the less we have to use now, the more we're gonna have later, and I don't think we're not gonna be able to see that from down there, so that's fine. I think, what's this, light level? Oops, wrong button. That's 11, so we should be fine on mobs. Nothing can spawn there. And it is 8 here and 9 here, and we don't have any torches that we're going to remove. So we should be good. I went ahead and got 2 carts, so we're going to push that one off and let it get part of the way around, I think. And then, oops, it's coming. It was a little quicker, although it did slow down there. Did you guys see that? Let's watch that again. Make sure it can get all the way around. We might need to... Oh, yeah, it really slows down on the zigzag, huh? I also want them to go the other direction. So let's see if we put in... Let's see, what do we want to do here? It really zigzags. But I want to keep it along the edge. So what if we do that and maybe add in, we want to do another power rail and put the lever down below it. Oops, there we go. Nope, that doesn't work. Do we have to put it on the side here? There we go, that works. Okay, so let's put the chest back in there. The chest back in that one, and get some blocks to cover that up. Should be good. And did I already check the light level here? Nope, wrong button again. Man, I'm really bad at 7. So let's go ahead and block that like that and see. Okay, let's see how that works now. So we took away some of the zigzag and we added in one more power rail. Actually, let's have it going this way because this is the way I want it to travel. I don't know why, but when I kind of had my vision for this, I just pictured it be going the other way. So that's what I'm going to stick with. But that looks like that's going pretty good. So it goes through the zigzags and then hits the power rail, which I think it helps instead of slowing down and then dragging on over to that. So I think we are going to get this to work. This will be fine. I just want to see how it looks down over here on this corner before it goes around. Right here. So this is going to be the part that we see, and I'll take that out. Oh, I guess it slowed down a little bit over here too. Do we need to hide another power rail? So turn that on, put that here, put some more blocks up, and we'll let it go. And I think we're going to be good now. Oop, get out of the way. Okay, yep, that looks like that's going to be fine, so I'm going to add this one, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and jump down from here. Put a block there. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, I stopped it.